So the reason that I picked the twin host, or one I spoke about, is that what they do is just like the best running gag I've seen in an anime. And I haven't seen too much anime. I've seen like 7, but it's the best I've seen so far. Like even better than like Light's God Complex, which is actually brilliant. But for the twins, plus the way that they do it is they don't make it seem like really like ew, gross. They make it seem more like they care for each other in a way that's illegal in most countries. But they make it seem a little bit more sweet and PG rated than maybe like other yaoi, which is really nice. So that way I can also feel from that. Because I mean, it introduced me to yaoi. That's why I'm a yaoi fan. Hikaru Kaoru. They changed my life.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
The reason I chose Ed and Death the Kid is because there you have the funniest running gags, and it's actually part of your personality. You'll hear Ed say even comments like, oh, in one episode he says, oh, I'm glad I'm short, and you'll see Death the Kid not fight and almost die in his first episode because he doesn't want to kill something that's symmetrical. It's part of who they are. It's not just a gag where they're, oh, it's sometimes there. It's part, the characters, it was built in. They were built, it was almost like they were built on the gag. It's that anytime anyone points out Death the Kid at all, he curls into a little ball, it goes in his corner. And Ed starts running and throwing things. It doesn't matter if he's in a time of peace. You see him flip out when he's fighting Envy. He's not focusing on his fight. He's focusing on the little shorty. He's fighting back. And that's why I think those are the 2 best running gags in anime.
Okay.
So personally, I think that one of the best gags would be that Cone being so perverted when he's just a stuffed animal. A lot of people will not like this because there's a pervert, but personally I think that it builds character and puts a lot of comedy into it. And it's always just quite a funny joke whenever you're dressed from Bleach or really anything. You can put this in because girls in anime tend to either be completely flat or what Conan would like, cones. And so that's why I think that Cone is the best, because it doesn't matter whether or not you watch Bleach or if you like Bleach at all. It's a gag that pretty much everybody, even normal people on the street, can laugh about.
Okay. Well, would anyone like to defend these choices?
I would like to defend.
Okay.
I'm going with the twins. I think that both of the points that you brought up were pretty good, but the characters that you debated are very, very stereotypical. That's a serious anime flaw, is that you can literally drop those characters into almost any anime and they're just the same. Whereas the twins, those are character development pieces that were risk-taking, they were groundbreaking, and it definitely got people's attention.
Okay, anyone else?
The correction, the cone is the stuffed animal. I would go for him because I see in other animes, I call it a classic misdirection. You know, here's the cuddly animal, and you think it's going to be killy sweet, but it's totally different. And I see that a lot in anime.
Okay, are we ready to vote?
I won't tell you
Oh.
what the answer is. You've seen Madoka, if you have. You all know the thing that is QB, and you all know what QB does. And I'm not going to spoil it for the sake of not spoiling it. But it's the same thing. It's the case of misdirection, and that could be used as a plot point. It's not just something that, oh God, I'm short, man, or hey, we're twins. That can be actually used to build the story. In Madoka, it makes the story.
It's the entire backbone of the story.
I'd make the point that misdirection with stuffed and cute animals in anime is actually so common that actually playing it straight now it would actually be startling.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Because then there's the Moconet from Pollock, especially, who's always going on about alcohol, whether it's sake, whiskey, vodka. He's always drinking.
Okay, is that all, or are we ready to vote? Okay, who votes Ed and Kid? Okay, we've got one for the short rants and symmetry. Okay, who votes the cone one? 1, 2... Okay, 4. And who votes the other one? The twins. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the best running gag is Hikaru and Kaoru.